Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to add an external battery bank to either a 3000 or HomeGrid 3000 solar generator or a HomeGrid 5000 HD solar generator. The process for both will be the same. And one thing you need to know before you add a battery bank is that you need to add the external battery bank of the same type and brand of battery that you already have in here. Also, if your battery is old, if you've used it for a while and it's partially worn out, you want to replace all the batteries at once. You won't want to add a brand new set of external batteries to an old battery bank that you're using. Now before we get started, the tools you'll need 2 wrenches, 9/16 and a 1/2 inch. And if you get a kit from me, an external battery bank kit, it'll come with all the wires and everything you need to hook that up. So let's get started. The first thing to do is make sure that the power is shut off on the solar generator. Then we'll hook up these wires. I'm going to hook up the positive ones first. It doesn't really matter which one you do first. But if you look at those, you'll see that one end of the wire has a bigger hole in it than the other end. The small end will be connected to the battery. Oh, and as far as the batteries go, you can place these anywhere you want. I put them over here so you'll be able to see them a little bit easier as I hook these up. But you could place them directly behind the generator on a shelf. As long as the cables will reach, it's fine. Alright, so we're going to hook this one up first. And we're not going to tighten these right away. We're just going to get everything hooked up and then we'll tighten all the bolts. Just get them in place. Now when you're doing this, be careful that you don't accidentally short the other end of the wire to another terminal or something like that. That's why we're going to connect them all in place first. So this one is the red one, so it goes to the red side of the generator and also on the red terminal on the battery. And when you take this off, if it was already tight, you'd need to use the wrench to get that off. Don't take this cable off, just leave it on there and then just put this on top of there and put the nut back on. Alright, then we essentially do the same thing with the black one, except for this black one is going to go to the opposite battery and it's going to go onto the black terminal of the battery. And I rotated these so that they were this way, so that the black one was on the same side as this one. If it was turned this other way, you'd have to hook to this one and then tie these two together. Either way would work. So again, on this wire, you want to take the small end and connect to the black terminal. And again, be careful not to short this across the battery. And you'll take this end and tie it to the black side of the generator. And the final wire just connects these two batteries together. And this one, both ends will be the same. I do have a black coated one for the black side of the battery. But really, it's just there to let you know that this one goes from to the negative of one battery to the positive of the other battery. And we'll use the 1/2 inch wrench to tighten down the bolts on the battery. and the 9/16 wrench to tighten up the terminals on the generator. All right, and now it's all hooked up. And as we turn it on, now we're actually running off both battery banks, and we've increased the size of our battery capacity for the generator.